Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Harika. So first of all, I wanted to thank all my subscribers because you've been so supportive. And if you are someone who visited my channel for the first time, please do go and subscribe right away because that gives me a lot of motivation. And also, I wanted to hear what are the types of topics that you wanted to listen from me and what can help you to be better at your profession. So, first of all, I would say, what's the reason behind picking up this topic? Because you might have already known what I'm going to talk about through the thumbnail. So, I don't want to repeat things again and again. So, the reason behind this is I've been doing content on UiPath since many days, and I've been encountering there are so many messages that are coming up into my LinkedIn inbox. I can say that so many people are asking me, like, as they have lost their jobs, that they want some reference and they want me to refer to HR, or how I can help them to get a job. But guys, trust me, it's not possible to refer every one of you because I may not know who you are professionally. So I thought, if I can see your LinkedIn profile, so just build up your LinkedIn profile, guys. That's really very important because even though if you send your resume to any of the recruiter after seeing any post, they would definitely will cross check and validate with your LinkedIn profile. So maybe there are more chances that you can get called for an interview. So I would suggest you that building up a strong LinkedIn profile is very important to secure a job for yourself, to find the dream job that you want. So here in this video, that's what I wanted to focus on, like how you can build a strong LinkedIn profile and why you have to build, and how you can get your dream job or the right job by building a LinkedIn profile. And also along with that, as I have also shifted into UiPath very recently. I have also done job search through LinkedIn and through many other platforms. So I will also put some of my experiences, what are things I have faced when I'm doing my job search, and also there are some of downsides that I have faced and my friends and people who I know have faced. So I would mention them too in the video so that maybe if you come across any of such things, you will be cautious, and that may help you to uh, take through the journey without losing the purpose. So that's how the whole video is built up, and I wanted to take you through. So in order to not miss any of this, stay tuned till the end of the video. And now, firstly, I would pick up this point, how you have to maintain your LinkedIn profile. So guys, this is a very professional platform where you have to whatever you post or whatever you come across, it should be very professional. You cannot post some random thing, okay? So first of all, you have to have a very good professional picture that should make people understand how you look, and also you can have a good cover photo. And then you have to write a little brief or little summary about who you are, where you worked, what are your work experiences, and you can add your education background. And if you have done any certifications, that's an added advantage. You can mention them under certifications also. And it's very important to maintain a meaningful circle. It's not that you just come into LinkedIn and add everyone whomever you see. It doesn't work that way. If you add people who are in your domain, or recruiters who would in your region, or in if you are making a good circle, then you can come across the posts that are relevant to you and which can help you to get updated with everything that you wanted in your professional life. So that's one thing. Networking is very important. You should always build a good network that I mean, with the people who are relevant in your domain. That is very important. That's first thing. And the next most important thing is post. So you have to post. If you're someone who are introvert and who are shy, that you think that you cannot post something, then I would suggest you should break the ice, because it's very important, guys. If any recruiter or HR would come across your profile, they will not understand about your talent, your expertise, by seeing the post you have liked or shared or commented upon. It's very important that you should have mention something about what you know, what you have learned, and what you are good at only by seeing your post, correct? So you have to do the post. So if you wanted to get some help from me, like how you can post or how you can do make your profile look so professional, then I can give you some tips regarding that. So the thing is, whatever you're posting, that should be either useful to you or to the one that is seeing your profile. So that means your post should be relevant, it should help someone. So otherwise it is not really important to be there to go into your profile. So that's really one of the most important factor I would consider. If you ask me now, the question is something like this: how you can start posting? Because I never posted something on my profile, and I don't know how what really fits in or what really can make sense. Then I would say, let's suppose if you have learned something, or if you feel like there's a new concept that you have explored or researched on, or there's some thing that you have worked on, then you can just do a small documentation, let's say 100 to 200 words, and you can just post it on it. And let's suppose if you have done a small implementation, practical implementation, just take a video of it and then post on it and write some words like what it is about and how it can help others to make understand the things better. So in that way, and it's also important to tag, like you can hashtag, let's suppose you worked on document understanding, let's do some hashtag document understanding, hashtag RE framework, hashtag UiPath. So that tagging is also should be relevant. It's not that you tag everything. So whenever you tag, people who search with that particular topic name, they can get these information available on their page, so that they can go through that, and that may help them as well. So that you're gaining, in this way you will learn something and you know how to post, and your profile will look professional, and that may help someone else also. And this can, in order, maybe one day, if the recruiter can see your profile, there's something on there on your profile that will talk for you, that can let them understand what your professional experiences are. So like that, maybe you can start small, you can just post once in a month, that's not a big deal. But you have to build it up, you have to take a step. That's really very important. You don't have to rush on things, but you have to take a step. So that's point number one, which is how you have to maintain your LinkedIn profile. And now there comes the next thing, why you should have a LinkedIn profile. So firstly, whenever you make up your network good, like if your circle is, let's suppose if it's with me, I am into RPS. So I would like to connect with people who are in RPS circle, and maybe the recruiters or the developers or the architects or the BAs who are mostly in the RPS circle. So in that way, I would get to see the posts which are of my domain, so that I would get to improve myself. I would get to update myself with all the things that are going, enhancements that are happening in the market. So that way I would also always be updated, and I would not be left as an alien. Like if someone tell me about something, I may not put a question mark face that I don't know this, right? So that's one of the way that you can, it LinkedIn can help you to update yourself all the time. Secondly, and most importantly, as I've said you, it helps you for the job search, which will also answer the third question, which is how it can help you to get the right job. So I have seen in many other websites, job portals, when I've tried to apply. So I could see there's a long process that happens. It takes a lot of time to pick up your resume so that you can get the call and the process happens. But here you can see the post that, if you have a recruiter who is into RPA domain or whatever your domain is, then you can see the post directly. Then you can see the vacancy directly. You can just forward the resume to the mail address that I have provided in the post, or you can directly go into the website and apply there. So that way, it will definitely help you. There will be a lot of transparency, and also you will have the person to contact them directly. You can see what's the progress that's happening, and there's a lot of processes, like you have to apply, then they will check your resume, then you have to mail them back, and then they mail you back, they call you back. All these things would be cut down, and you can see the processes getting happen very easily and faster. So that's how I feel. This is my personal opinion, because I have seen during my job search, I have gone through many job portals, but I feel LinkedIn is the one which have been very quick and helped me so far so better, because I have also seen there are so many recruiters who messaged me directly saying that they have an vacancy in their company and asked me to apply. So if you maintain your profile proper in a very good way and making it easy for the recruiters, they will definitely reach out to you if they have if they have any vacancies, and then definitely reach out to you. So that's another thing. And now I wanted to talk about some of the consequences that we have in LinkedIn, because after all, it's social media. So definitely there would be some of the consequences we may go through. So I would wanted to add it up with some of my personal experiences that I have gone through when I'm doing the job search. Because as I said you that there are some recruiters who reached out to me for asking me to apply for their companies. Some of them are genuine, but I have also seen people who ask me to send the resume to their personal mail ID. So guys, that's a very big no. No recruiter will ask you to send resume to their personal mail ID. It should definitely be a business domain. And also, whenever people say that they have some opening, try to inquire and try to ask for job description, because without job description there's no point in you applying for a job without knowing a job description. So definitely try to put some effort and ask and see if they can provide you job description, and also see if they're asking you to send the resume to their mail ID or the business account. So because our resume has a personal information like contact number and all these details, so we have to be cautious and we have to be a little aware, like what's happening around. So let not someone take the advantage of our situation, I can say that. And also I have also observed one more thing, which is also again from my personal experience. So thing is like it's also like we do a lot of scrolling. We will see this something interesting thing happening every time on the profile. So we may swept away by this and we will forget the purpose. Sometimes maybe we'll get overwhelmed. So the same thing happened to me, like initial days when I was posting. Most of my posts got trending, and then I was kind of stuck there. Like I wanted to see. I was doing a mini version of data analytics, applying there, like seeing what are the percentages of the videos, my videos are going, and at the views, likes, shares, and all these things. So I have kind of overindulged in it. So then I realized over a period of time that this is not the right way. Like I realized that I'm killing my productive time. So then I have put a bar for it. I have set some time, set some schedule. Based on that, I visit my LinkedIn profile. So I am very conscious about my usage of social media now. So that's also very important, because sometimes these things, without our intervention, we get overwhelmed, overindulged, and that literally puts a lot of stress on us. So we have to be conscious at this point, and you have to take it through. I believe I have covered all the points that I wanted to, and I hope this video is helpful to you. And I wish every one of you who has lost their job, please, please, please build your LinkedIn profile. That would definitely help you fetch the right job that you are wishing for. And never ever lose the hope. Keep trying, keep consistently working on what you want. And I wish you all the very luck and strength and support from my side. And I would definitely wanted to hear from you if this video is helpful for you. And if it's not, also please do let me know in the comment section. I would definitely wanted to make my videos better coming up. And all the very best for your job search, and also very, very best for building up your LinkedIn profiles. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to my channel.